Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a Kuromi inspired cardigan. She's my favorite Sanrio character, so you can tell I'm about to put a lot of work into this cardigan and try and make it look cute. For those of you guys that don't know, Kuromi is a Sanrio character. She's a white rabbit that wears like a jester's or like Joker's hat. She's kind of seen as the like polar opposite of my Melody, so she's a bit more devious, a bit more, I don't want to say evil because she's not evil, but she does have much more of like a punk aesthetic, a lot of blacks, purples, pinks. So we're gonna incorporate all of those into the cardigan. You're gonna see a lot of clips of me just working on this cardigan in random places. I went on a lot of road trips and visited friends and stuff during the time I was making this cardigan. So don't mind if I'm just randomly at a beach or, you know, out and about. I went outside and touched some grass. Anyways, let's get started and make the cardigan. Okay, so my initial thought is to go for a black cardigan as the base of this outfit. Last year I made this Kuromi sweater, and there are a lot of things I actually don't like about this sweater. One being the material that I used and how I put Kuromi's face on here. I decided to do color work for this, and I don't like how the yarn sat at all with doing color work this way. I should have done just the hand embroidery with duplicate stitch. So honestly, I'm taking a lot of what I learned from making this sweater and things that I didn't like about it and making changes to that when designing this new cardigan. So for one, I don't really like the base of this sweater being all lilac. It makes it a little bit more difficult to wear, especially since it's a bigger garment. It's just a lot of purple in one sweater. I also got yarn that I've used in the past and I really like how it sits. But as for what I'm going to put on the cardigan, that I'm not sure yet. What will probably end up happening is I'll do a duplicate stitch of whatever design I come up with. I've also thought about crochet bows or flowers, so it's a more 3D cardigan. I thought that'd be a lot of fun too. I'm going to gather some images together and then I'll show you guys the final draft of what I'm gonna create. So this is the idea that I drew out last night. So I'm going to put these little pockets here in the front of the cardigan, and I thought about doing a duplicate stitch to make these hearts on these pockets and then just sew them on. I want to add like a little flower elbow patch and these little bows on the shoulders, and I think this will be really, really cute.
Projects to be done.
There's projects to be done.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you get cold, you just get faster.
Then there's a cardigan!
Yeah, exactly.
You watching? Oh, you're recording? Oh my gosh, wait, am I gonna be in a YouTube video?
I've been running around all weekend. I'm finally having like the first proper update on my cardigan. This is what it looks like so far. It's kind of just a black blob right now. I went to this local knitting craft group hosted in this nature center near my apartment, and it was funny because they were all like, how do you knit with black? And I don't know, you just gotta be very detail oriented, I guess, which is not me. Yeah, I also went to the beach and knit a little bit today, which I got a lot done, but was honestly a terrible idea because I feel like I got sand everywhere. My tote bag, I dumped it out and just sand. So there might be some sand in this yarn. Just from looking at it, I don't think there is, but there's definitely some specks floating in here somewhere, so this will definitely need a good wash. I haven't had a chance to try on the cardigan yet, so I'll do that now. It looks like a good size just from putting it on right now. I obviously need to make this a lot longer, and this is also made out of wool, so when I block it, this will grow a little bit and be a bit baggier, but so far I think it is doing its job. I feel like so out of breath because I've been running around all weekend. Yesterday on Saturday, like I said, I went to that knitting group, which was the first time I've ever gone anything like that near me, because I've been trying to search for local knitting and craft groups in my community. So that's great, but after that, friend and I went and did a little hike since we were at a nature center, and we got lost. So my legs really hurt and they're sore today because we spent all day walking. On top of that, I went to my boyfriend's family's house because it was his sister's birthday. It's been a lot of running around and I'm really tired, but I'm having like immense people withdrawal because I spend most of the week pretty isolated or by myself, and I felt like this weekend I really surrounded myself with a lot of different people. So now that I'm home, I feel very fidgety because I feel like I need to be talking or doing something. Anyways, I'll show you guys when I'm like done with most of the body of the cardigan.
The one that I know, so you twist it around like that, and then you like torque it.
Oh, you can't see it.
This one.
It's not gonna focus. I don't want to catch anything that big. I mean, it'd be nice if I could, but that's realistically not gonna happen.
Who are you?
A fly.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no! I dropped my snitch. Ah! Okay.
You're a fly.
I'm a fly. Yeah,
He was trying to bite me.
I'm a. They do like the. I'm gonna try and see if I can put my yarn in my bag and then like, you know, be able to
knit out of it.
knit out of it so my ball doesn't fall down. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. Actually, it should be on this side. Oh god. I'm not an engineer, I lied. Hey guys, wanted to show you guys where I'm at. I did get some progress done, so I still want to, you know, show what I did. For the most part, I've done like most of the body at this point. I probably want to do a couple more inches because it is very cropped right now. I don't know if that's necessarily the look I'm going for. We'll see based on how much yarn I have left, because I basically stopped working on the body and then switched to working on the sleeve because I was worried about not having enough yarn. And I finished one of the sleeves here. I'm gonna get started on the second one here in a moment, but I have a little bit left of this black and then I have a whole new ball. So hopefully that will be enough to at least finish off the cardigan. I might have to purchase one extra one because there is a double knit edge to the cardigan. I am worried about not having enough yarn for that part, so we'll just have to see. We might have to play some yarn chicken. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep working on this. I will see you guys in my next update. Okay, I usually feel like I'm pretty good with updates, but for whatever reason, the past 2 weeks have just been really busy. Here's an update on the cardigan. Both of the sleeves are done. Now I just need to work up the rest of the body. Again, this is all I have left of yarn. I might have to buy another one because I don't think I want this cardigan to be super cropped, but I'll try it on here and show you guys. The sleeves are a little short right now, but I'm hoping they'll grow a little bit once it's blocked. And then I'll probably just do a couple more rows of the body. As you can see, it's super cute. I really like it. So that's my progress on that. Also, you might have noticed that I'm in a different location today. I'm at my boyfriend's apartment. I was visiting him this past weekend because there was a yarn event in the city that he lives. So I wanted to pick up some yarn. I really tried to film like a vlog of me going yarn shopping and looking at all these vendors and stuff, but I just got really camera shy. I thought it was really pretty. Ah! This is such a great angle! I'll do a little haul video right now of what I did get. These are for some upcoming projects that I had in mind. Did I spend a lot of money on this yarn? Yes, but it'll be used. And that's what matters. So I got this fuchsia yarn from Muse 2320 Fiber Co. Such a pretty color. I think all of the yarns that I got are hand dyed, but I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. But there's like some cool specks of like purple in the yarn, but for the most part, it's hot pink. So that's one project. And then for the other project, I got 2 hanks from Stunning String Studio in their Legacy worsted yarn. I have this nice salmon color, and I'm gonna pair it with this teal color, and this is gonna be a little top. I think this will be really cute. Yeah, had to do the vlog here instead of film anything at the actual event, but you know what? I am getting there. I lost yarn chicken. The cardigan body is done. It is complete, and I've weaved in all the ends. Problem is, I have to do the edging. So now I'm thinking one of 2 things. I either buy another ball of just the same black yarn to finish it, but the problem is I really hate having leftover yarn. So my thought is I'm just gonna use the purple yarn that I got with this and use that for the edging here. The problem is I don't know if I want to change this ribbing to purple as well then. That's at the bottom and then on the sleeves. Your girl is contemplating. I don't know. I'll try it. If I hate it, I can just take it apart. But, you know, I was already accidentally given like 2 extras of these. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with it. So I might as well just use it on this cardigan. I'm gonna start working on the edging of this cardigan and we'll see how it looks. So last night I finished doing the double knitted edging here. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna be honest, really don't like the purple by itself, but I was able to block the sweater a little bit. This is superwash yarn, so it doesn't really like stretch out or shrink, but I wanted to even out some of the stitches. Let me show you guys what it looks like on. The arms are a tad bit short, but honestly, I don't think I could have gotten any more length out of the arms with the amount of yarn that I have left, so honestly, it's completely fine. So I finished one pocket. This is what it looks like. I still need to put on the heart. I think I'm gonna use stitch fiddle to plan out duplicate stitch and like grid for the heart. And this pocket is honestly a perfect size to fit a phone, which was my intention. It would just go right here in the front. Duplicate stitch is not for the weak. This is taking forever. It feels like I've spent like 2 hours doing this, and I mean, like, I'm almost there, but I think I'm gonna have to finish this pocket and the other one while watching a movie or something, because this is such a tedious task. I just like cannot sit here and do the same thing over and over again.